Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name na Mr. Komon-Tok. As always, when una see me here, una see na the Komon-Tok then don't cancel. Today, we'll look at one of the scatter social media. Now the talk about the MCC where the U.S. ambassador na Salon, where na Ambassador Hunt don't present the MCC scorecard for 2023. Waiting the inside here. We can look at them better one. And also we go look at mobile tariff don't go up. Government get in your account according to government, then say this now win for them. And we also get some other opinion from different stakeholders then, which then talk about this price rise. And we go probably look at the King Only and rise. We hope for led Honorable Johnwy, Honorable Lansana, a bit on promise for Johnwy. And so Ingo can throw light on these two areas. And of course, as soon as they see on social media, APC, and parliamentarians all would oath of office tomorrow and Tuesday. All this and more. If not the first thing this for watch me, well, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming you now Talking Point community. Yeah, we didn't have to talk about things and where gets the potential for take we go before, and also get the potential for take we can go beyond. Things that where the traditional media can largely ignore, or then they afraid for talk, or no one talk, or they can just brush off. Now that we take serious time. Why? Because we people in now this community, I don't see we care about, so for Jen, we don't get for pay money, not free. If I take people you only day when on YouTube, just click on the notification. When you click on, anything will come opportunity you go know. Click on the subscribe button so you don't go miss nothing. If not Facebook, perhaps you're the person see me for the first time. Well, you see you side and say like, click on the like and follow we. That's it. So anytime we put something, you will be among the first people there for know. We got a very strong, vibrant community here that I can assure you and highly engaging. And then can put some very sensible and smart words there in our comment section. I guarantee you when you can must get something we will learn from one or two person. But again, better off while we not go learn from you as well if you get something for offer we. All right, so Famul, we know the waste time as always. We all know we born right away. So we know we born we share. So we can't just now. We know the waste time.
One platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity, we breeze not a shit.
All right, first thing first, let me put this first level in cities because this now in the make rounds on the social media, now the what I can say hot cake for a lot of people. Let me read what in this day all about, and from there we can do real analysis button. Now, this we get some from Gleaner newspaper, where then put this one. President Julius Madabio has received the Millennium Challenge Corporation (MCC) scorecard from the United States of America's ambassador to Sierra Leone, Brian David Hunt, saying that it is always good to have an independent international assessment of his government. Ambassador Hunt said he was pleased to let the president know that in the 2023 MCC scorecard, Sierra Leone did very well in the control of corruption and democratic rights, which was good news for the government, adding that Sierra Leone passed 10 out of 20 indicators. So definitely, when you look at first, we get if we get 20 indicators passing past 10, definitely out in now 50, not so 50-50. And this the don't salon don't go down because in the previous MCC scorecard, you see say like will be there 70, there 80, not so 80 something. But this particular one, according to what you get now, salon don't go down. We scorecard with them put now only 10, we pass out of 20 indicators there. And law we go before law see within the right further. This is an excellent way to assess government progress. In other words, like then it's will show you the value of this what they call MCC, an independent way at least for assess the growth, the responsibility, the economic aspiration, the human rights, the corruption, and many other things that within the country where governments can look, where governments for do, where the MCC as a corporation, as a body, as an independent body, then they look into the assessor government. The MCC scorecard, it told President Bill that the ambassador, noting that in December this year, the MCC board will meet and take a decision on whether to reselect Sierra Leone for the MCC's compact again. Now, as you know, the current compact where Salon Bidon win, it is on hold. Why? Because the United States gets concerned about the irregularities, the tabulation process about the election, and for them, free and fair, so they're only $450 million, and then be put out until further notice. But however, in this particular one, so they remind President BOC, this one, they don't make any decision in December that next month, finally, Salon will know whether they go reselect we again, whether they go reselect we or not. So when not just a matter of time, we go know definitely in December. In response, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio thank Ambassador for bringing the good news to him, stating that his government has consistently done good things which continue to attract high scores in the MCC assessment. This one, like I say, we'll get them from Gleaner News. Now, what's in the MCC? Let us put them for le family and bring them understand for the layman and that. As soon as they see that particular we'll put on, so then call them the MCC in an acronym, we stand for Millennium Challenge Corporation. Now, what's the MCC they do? The MCC, it gets a 5-year grant where they give to governments then. Governments and way eligible, where it will meet some of them some of the criteria where they don't put, then get a ticking list, then get like what they can say wish list. America gets a wish list. If you do this, and so they tick you the wish list. You understand? So this particular body, now they look at the wish list of America. What's in America want to make you do as a country? That I make them say this money now only to eligible country then. Some countries in Africa that don't win like Mozambique, and we see of recent time where this particular issue where kind of the limelight. A lot of people and they be worried and say, well, look, we don't on the point for law we lost more than $450 million. A lot of people then get concerned because some people look at it and say, the government, no matter what, it for be a continuity. If Salon government, it no matter what that's done there, the word is Salon government. If the government don't work so hard for law, we get $450 million, not to by force power partner they forget that money there by going to the length and breadth for make sure say they stay in power. You understand? So see people and they look at it, this now a deliberate way no more for let Salon people and suffer, So now we just get this one clear. Now we no finisher. This particular body now the what I can say the Secretary of States. This now a very powerful office, they're going to be foreign minister, but very powerful in American politics. The Secretary of State, very powerful. And the chairman, the MCC board is chaired by the Secretary of State, and members include Secretary of the Treasury, the U.S. Trade Representative, the U.S. Aid Administrator, MCC CEO, and 4 private sector representatives. So as soon as they see the composition, as soon as they see the board, it's very tough. This not to any kind fake person in the These are the people where they make decision. You see, the people they watch. The Secretary of States. The Secretary of States now imposed travel ban on the people where they found say they involved in corrupting or influencing the outcome of the June 24 election. The chairman and the Secretary of State. Another very powerful person under the Treasury, Secretary of Secretary of the Treasury. This one are like where they get the Minister of Finance. We very similar to this. I think this particular one, it had for let anybody use lobbying because say when the presidents be kind of power will be able to then go contract one lobby firm for go talk for them. I mean, I don't know if I have an election for the MCC more, but this particular body it's very difficult for anybody go just pay for person for let them go talk for you. It hardly happen. Now the most important thing here is now something them put when you get for meet the criteria, you get for be free, you get for be transparent. One of the last house that they be put salon, they say we don't pass most of the MCC there, most of the indicators there, except one where they be tied to the election. You get a point. In other words, if this election become more free and fair according to the eyes and opinion of the international partners, notably America, we for don't stand forget 450 million American dollars. This 450 million American dollar, it left to be. Now we they decide waiting we get for do with her. And not to money where we get for payback America. You see? Now a grant, not to say it gets interest. So if we fulfill the wish of America, then definitely we go get that money there. So as it stands, we know we will fulfill it, and this one don't come back. And this particular reading, seems to be good one, given the fact that we don't get a favorable scores them more than this one. All right, so Fambo, let we just take short break. Let's see if we connect Honorable Munuru Naya. We can't just
use one platform for news within our country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Like a big quantity, we breeze not a shit.
All right, so Famul, this now the news is so they spread across the internet about this MCC. So technically, Salon this year, the MCC will not reach the kind mark would be expect will be they get 80. One thing how this thing they work, I don't know. This now me just opinion. I don't know if America don't suspect the trick where Salon be do. Now, how does MCC they work? They know they come ask about corruption to the ordinary person of the country. No, they know they do so. When the MCC they do the investigation, forgive the scores, then they go to institutions. Then they go to maybe civil societies. Then they go to other stakeholders and political actors and we get the power for influence. Now then the MCC board they go ask. And one of the allegations they make against this government, they make sure say them put all SLPP or people where they sympathize with the government to key strategic places where the MCC members will go eventually ask, where in turn will give a favorable outlook of the government. One of the person where they are accused, where I'm sure a lot of people don't get down there, that guy with them called Andrew Lavalley, we get I think the director of Institute for Governance Reform, and that man then be pulled that survey before the election. Say Madabio they get I think 56 now put about or 60 something 50 something %. By do until 210, he get the same result. So people and they look at and we watch if you now by name would they look at and people and get something they wouldn't be they say now SLP pick at party order they accuse her. So for example, the MCC then can go to the institutions and they because now so then they operate internationally. Then they go ask institutions then, you understand? They know they go ask your opinion, ordinary person in the streets. So what's in the institutions then? Because then believes the institution for being independent. Then just look at it and so they happen abroad, institutions are independent. So I don't know, perhaps the outgoing ambassador, Brian Bitoxi, we country don't polarize in every sector, and that will not for perhaps you don't share this information. I'm just saying wild guess. You don't share this information to the board. So when they come, maybe they use different formats for getting information for no. The information will then be supply to MCC if it's correct, because these are all allegations. But given that what's in the happen in the country today, go deny. In fact, there was a saying back then, and say when you hear about rumor or allegation, not dismiss her, because you never know. It might be true, it might not be true. So always you get for just watch her, you put her as an hypothesis, So well, this year I don't get 50% out of 100%. So me look at her, because if we pass only 10 out of 20, which you go grade down the all right. So we don't put down the aside. We go do a follow-up, because December then go tell Salon if Salon they don't select we or not. And it worries some. I honestly, I don't talk this many times. No matter what, that kind of money, if you can Salon, even though me a person of principle, I want at least let the best thing be done at the country. People at least forget the basic necessity and forget the basic necessities of life for provide for support them. But along the line, we not say what think can happen. Kuku Jumuku, they done. If that money they come, some people, because the argument some people in the puts that money they may not get a salon, because if you don't get a salon, they reach the poor man, other people in the share. But me just believe say perhaps not to, since we understand that money they directly they come in the hands of government. The MCC gets a board, it gets ways and then can contract the contractors and they pay them direct according to what we understand. So they just can't give that money directly to government. Instead, they use, I don't get the project, I don't get contractors there, and then they pay. But however, I know say there is a way when it is circumvent, and definitely some get for fall in the hands of those crooked and wicked politicians there. So that make me favor, according to my opinion, for let money like that kind of the country, because I believe say anyhow it must get suicide the cover, because right now the latest statistics good. Tomorrow we're going to deal with us. Inflation is more than 63% at the moment. So you can imagine. Rest they claim up to 800 to 900,000. A very challenging. People and they cry about food, particularly food rest when our basic we staple food. This way we all know how we can talk. If Saloma no eat food, no eat rest. Anyhow you go eat salad, you go eat this, anyhow you go tell you say from this morning I don't eat it, because eat rest it. Now that our culture, our food culture now. So I go really wish for at least money like that can a salon and can make a big difference. Now my opinion anyway. All right, now we move from this side. I want we come on another very important topic. We talk about the tariff. The mobile tariff don't go up. We don't know whose time we will begin to sit down and they talk about something positive all the time. Now what do they see now? How they talk. Now listen, waiting the minister talk. We'll come with the press release, we analyze and we'll go get a clear opinion on this one. Lord, we listen to the minister get for talk.
We understand say things are hard. We understand the people in plight. We understand say nobody know the glad for increment. No government know why increment happen. President View why price go up? Of course not. Chair know why price go up? Of course not. Salima why price go up? Of course not. And even government they lost revenue, because governments have to get taxes who they use for run the country. NATCA and the Ministry of Communications been there in touch with the mobile phone companies. The first win we get was that then we want to make this increase happen over 6 months ago. Government hold on. Immediately after the election, government said no. So the first thing was we delay the increment. The second thing was the cost of the increment. Then we want for like 120% across the board. We listen to the cry of the people and we engage with civil society organizations and Minister Ba, Director General Briwa hold the line, say it will be not just below 100%, that even if voice go over 100%, we know they allow data. Say data will hold way below 50% in terms of the increment. So one of the things that we will win in this negotiation is we don't get them two things. One, government is still for raise with revenue and realize with revenue who they get, and the mobile phone companies then will give the people of this country back them free calls, them bonuses, and them packages. Students then they stay up middle of the night so they go for call their loved ones and engage and browse and all that. And so we feel the people in pain. What we seek for do in that negotiation for keep the increase as low as we could, and not for ask mobile phone companies and say no. Even in this context, we want to see other reliefs there with the people and we enjoy.
All right, so Fambula Sonadoi, the account of the minister, why for them as a government, they win the negotiation, they winner, because the mobile tariff they may look for 100%, but they able beat them down and then count free call. But the free call people and still get some issues with that, because we look at and say the free call not only midnight and not to the weekend, where a lot of people look at and say if you don't pass 12 o'clock, what's it possible to talk? So instead, why not go count and like couldn't be the count tomorrow and Friday, Saturday and Sunday free call, at least now weekend people and dinner hours then go get ample time for discuss and talk, not to midnight, where a lot of people that would not sleep by the internet day, to be honest. It's good that the free call come back, because the reason why even the free call be taken up, because government need money. Now that make government be then quote out and be give government say no, they need for the mobile company need for pay money for that. But I think government don't reason out to give back some of those then for neglect some of those funds then for at least people and get free call. But anyway, that's not the current situation. Now not read what's in them put, though we can on the other side of it. Let me read what them put, right? Okay. Now according to the government, they say this now win for them. But when you look at this, now the ministry puts it, the general public will recall that the government, through the National Telecommunication Authority and the Ministry of Communications, Technology and Innovation, has been in negotiation with the mobile network operators on proposed tariff reviews. The MNOs had presented for over an 100% increase in mobile service tariff due to a number of factors, including inflation and increase in fuel and electricity prices that significantly affected their overhead cost. After a successful negotiation in which the government secured major wins, including the reinstatement of bonuses and promotions and improved quality of services, government and the MNOs have agreed to the following tariff. The previous price was 95 cents. The new price is 1 leon 65 cents. The price for mobile voice, the old price now be 1 leon 1 cent. Now 1 leon 86 cents. When are the new leon? So the increase now from 68 cents to 76 cents. The voice call now 68, and the mobile voice call it all increased to 76. And the new billing systems and bonuses are effective Monday 6th, 2023. The different mobile phone companies will roll out the details of their promotion separately. So now today this come into effect. Now, not get it twisted, right? This for governments, like I mentioned earlier on, they say na a win. Not look at waiting people and talk, and we can't do small mathematics. Rodney Michael, it's an increment of 70% on mobile voice calls and 25% of data charges, floor price on a minimum charge in competitive liberal economy when the market should determine the price. If mobile companies are protected, then MO for SA alone should focus on entire private sector. We are all struggling. Now, the point is, government say the mobile company then put what they call floor pricing. Now we go into economics. Now we understand this language they use, not so. This nothing easy. Anybody can go, you can Google that. Now we look what they mean by floor price, right? Now we see in this particular negotiation, who actually win. This not to me now what government puts, what them puts, them press release from what the minister talk. This I just do small Google no more because I get a background in economics. But apart from having a background in economics, you can also Google this for yourself. You see exactly what I Google so now you meet. Now, what's in a floor price? What is the meaning of on floor price? A floor price is the minimum price at which a commodity can be sold legally. Floor price is fixed above the equilibrium. Now, when I say equilibrium, that the balance, the medium, in other words, like the 50-50, the evening part of it, in other words, like way we all know, I mean, we agree on this, say these are the standpoints, these are the common ground, the equilibrium, the balance. However, if you watch quick, serves the purpose of welfare. You see, floor price is fixed above the equilibrium. In this case, equilibrium, this floor price, you put it above a little bit. In other words, let's say if you have 50-50, they make it 55 or 56 or 60, 70. It don't pass the equilibrium, the minimum, the balance aspect of it. Now, when you look at what in economics they try to explain, when you put a floor price, then tell you say it serves the purpose of what? The welfare of the producers. It's what serve the welfare of the producers. Now, in this case, who don't have the producer? In this case, who don't have the producers? Now the mobile companies and now the producers in this particular example, like I said, you can be any kind of example. It can be a farmer, it can be whatever, a product or service. Once it passed the equilibrium, as when you talk, balance, balance, even and it just do a favor to the people when in this particular scenario, the producers. And the producers in this particular case are the mobile operators there. So floor price now for protect help the people where like they produce the service. Not even though yes, legally you wanna go say this now. So the law say, but technically when I don't protect them for making them not run at a loss. So that's probably Rodney Michael the guy for say, if governments can go ahead and make a floor price for the mobile companies, what about the other private sector? He say we are all struggling. In other words, government not for just tap one side for say, okay, we they give a floor price. Why don't go generalize that? So if government they say this now a win for them, when you look at the word wouldn't use that and says put this word on not to we creator. If you watch the press release who puts rather who just can read for now, then put floor price. And this is now basic economics. In basic economics, you don't even be a professor or whatever. You can Google about this. What's not the meaning of floor price? There you go. No, this particular agreement would that benefit, would that then protect? If not the interest of the people there or not the interest of the mobile company. Simple. Not so this is not an argument. If government they can boast a bluff, They say they don't secure a good deal for the citizens, where there is an increment of more than 70%. You know, would I win? Would I profits? Pambule, when I tell you, would I profits now? Mhm. The voice call 70%, and the data charge is 25%. And government say then win. Would I win now? It's clear. It's clear. So I mean, we are joking, big time jokers. I don't know. And all of these they come boil down to the fact that government become so unreasonable with certain demands of the body then where they give you money. The outgoing ambassador say, "We forget what we allow for make they investigate the results here. Perhaps if they thoroughly investigate, maybe this go please the mind of we donor partners, i.e. America. Me, if me be the give Mother Bio advice, if Mother Bio the listen, me advice, you don't do 5 years, right? You don't fight very, very hard for let you get the compact, whether now pay people and for let them talk say with corruption or corruption other than the country, we know they look to none again. The fact is they don't select we and they don't tell we say we don't win 450 million and then turn to make the US ambassador be make transparent statements now radio democracy say, then inform the government say the last part of this whole thing will be on the election, not so. If me generally, I don't mind, I'll step down for the sake of the country because $450 million it will change the lives of many people and successive governments will credit me. Now, even if you do not credit me for that, this information they're all over social media. People then go talk. Posterity go judge you. Historians then go reflect back, say, there was a president who worked very hard and secure $450 million. But because he loved in country so much that, and he see say perhaps a possibility not for win election, he left the election free and fair, and another person can win this, another person can sit down as a president, and the government you see 450 million, and then projects and they help for alleviate poverty and solve many problems. But here we are. It's clear the election gets issued. And the worst thing will happen to Salon people. The opposition will for stand for talk for the people for make sure say the right thing be done, then go in bed with the government. Then go join the government. They abandon everything what I don't fight for. Where at the end of the day, they do more harm to themselves as an opposition. I mean, I don't believe. I think it seems as if I don't believe the idea. See, the 2028 election, just like what to the arena social media, so you get for end pan dialogue, most probably you get for end back pan dialogue. Why did say get for end? Listen carefully. I think people don't trust me now or they talk something. We don't think. Now, whatever I said the 2028 election, if he writes, he get for end pan dialogue. Now, Mother Bio, under no circumstance, given the fact that there is ample evidence which suggests say Mohamed Kone no get any substantiative and no get any substantive figures where it go support the 56% where announced for Mother Bio. In its case, Mother Bio don't commit a crime. Mother Bio Mohamed Kone don't commit a crime. Both of them, if you look at, you go even put them under the thing treason. In fact, if you listen one of audio of Dr. Siva Blinding, where it say even the appointment of Mohamed Kone and therefore lead to probably in future the prosecution of certain people. You understand? All of this and more. If you feel say Mother Bio, you go hand over power to APC, where there is a possibility for make the arrest and the trial, I want to think again. Family, I repeat, if you feel say Mother Bio after in 5 years, if you done in 5 years, it go hand over power to APC, where there is possibility, not to Samoa, because I know say APC not going to trust Samoa again. most probably not to somewhere then go get again because the man don't do in 2 terms, you understand? And according to the constitution, the man for give way. Law we assume say another person come, another flag bearer, another flag bearer come into the play. You feel say mother be you. Lord pull all emotions away. Lord pull all emotions. I want you just take your time, use your common sense logically. There is evidence suggesting that Mother Bio no win election. And if you not win election, if you not win election, though you declare yourself as a president, now what you don't commit. Now coup you don't commit. You don't set coup against the states. And the state get right for prosecute you. If you say Madam be a fool, people can just then misunderstand and say Madam be a fool. Madam, you know exactly what you did do. You know exactly. Now, if APC feels say Madam Bio go and overpower 2028, where there is a possibility for make them arrest Madam Bio and try her, think again. See the logic. So the best bets for APC will have been for make the team up, push them be team up, so take the right thing be done. Then do investigation, then check and find out if na Mother Bio genuinely be win, then support her. If you're not to him, then do re-election. There's nothing wrong of us being go over the whole thing as long as the right thing be done. So the idea for say Mother Bio go ever and overpower to APC. I don't repeat and pass 3 times in this program. I want you might come back. Please like this video. Maybe you never know, Mr. Komon-Tok. I'll be done to tell you say this na so Mother Bio they win the election or so. And you pass 5 programs in there. Say some people and say, man, this is too much now. Why you not go say somewhere they win? I don't begin back. Not so. I don't begin. If you say Mother Bio 2028, if there will be an election, if APC win that election, if you say it go hand over power to APC, I will think again. Because there is possibility. Because you know people and they will get for aspire, will get grudge for Mother Bio. Some of this particular dialogue with them will not to all happy. Not to all the APC stakeholders are happy. Some of those stakeholders are not happy. Who knows who that will emerge as a flag bearer? Where we go so much bitter. You want do away with impunity for let people and not mess with the election again. Institute an investigation. You feel say Mother Bio they think Nandi, you need to think. Right now, Mother Bio in the best work where they can do so of how they exit 2020 peacefully. I want to take you back to history. Today, we're there in a very difficult situation because this is exactly what Ibike do. Yes, this na Ibike do. Ibike, many people, in fact, people that don't call on this program don't say this particular talk where they talk, not to me no more they talk. Now open secrets, now people and nobody's. Ibike Biango for 3rd term. But because the term at which Ibian put her in our favor, many say I don't not support her, international community and support her, it decide for back down from the 3rd term. So what you do is sponsor, according to people and way familiar with the matter, is sponsor Mother Bio. In fact, they say they pay for a rent. We're hoping that if Mother Bio kind of power, for example, is protected, just like we protected so now. And now what you do, if fair person when to politician, when a weak person in terms of political strategy, he gain power. If Samoa be win, definitely na 3rd term. Na Ibike in 3rd term. This na so Ibike what I can say so he negotiates in your way he exits because instead there will be a massive allegation of money laundering, corruption, embezzlement, it be there all over the place against them. So for like they're in a very good position where left power nobody know for hamburger, what you do is play a card. The people that were actually for succeeder is sideline there, go give somebody way now like now a remote control before you will not see the danger about the indecisiveness of Dr. Samuel Kamara. Imagine if now Dr. Samuel Kamara be president now 3rd term for Ibike because behind the scene the president of the country for Ibike, not to Samuel Kamara because Samuel Kamara no gets what they can say, you know, get action on your own. Saruma can a person where you go use for now like a tool, because you know tooling is not just a course, because when you get when you in an office of some people they look and say human resource, we all are resource, the tools can be resource. Now a tool where you can use for achieve a goal, because the good in what they do to people, and the way they work with that and say good in. So in a possible they take action and directives, not supposed to they give directive. Mind you, we all different. Some people are born leaders there. Some people are made leaders, you know, they make themselves. Some people are then good where you give them directive. You get the point, not so. If you put them for letting they in charge of for letting give directive, that work they they're not happy. But if you put another person where they get a directive, they do them perfectly. For me, that's what I look like person like Dr. Samuel Kamara. The person who worked for the rulers country behind the scene would have been Buddha EBK. Now get the logic, not so. EBK now if I don't get third time. Now, you don't get third time, but because if you don't help Marabio yesterday, Marabio, even though evidence day will suggest say yes, this man, a thief Salomoni, according to the CEO at the Commission of Inquiry, not to me say, in fact, the travel ban they apply to EBK. Instead, Marabio not do nothing. Instead, he use that particular CEO as waiting a blackmail, a political tool, a political handcuff for seizing opponents. Men not get nothing for men not challenging power. So as soon as they see 5 years, EBK not say nothing with all what is happening at the country. You can wonder how is it possible. Now so it protect, now so it secure your exit strategy. So any president in last 5 years, Nanadi they deny mine. This last 5 years of of Madabio, if he succeed from what he plan to, a episode now just forget about this. It go end back pan dialogue, now so back, they don't begin talking, not so. And one thing I like SLB but when they want to do something, you know, they either they talker. They talker. Not so, they test you at now they go the more small. We go reach there. All right. Our apologies. We don't know what happened. The honorable not turn back. He not. I mean, he not turn up today anyway. He not turn up today. But we go look at tomorrow. Lord, we just put the names of people there. We get for we'll taking the oath of office. These are the names there. We get for go take the oath of office, the SLPP, I'm sorry, the APC members of parliament. These you get names them just names of the APC MP that will be subscribing to the oath of office of parliament on Tuesday. Bombali district, you get Honorable Peter Yamba Koroma, you get Paul Samba Conte, you get Catherine Zainab Tarawali, John Charles Conte, Ibrahim Bari, Marie Kamara, Mohamed Papa Bangura, Sali Usman Sisi. Kwenadugu, you get Amidu Ola Mansare, Daniel Brema Kuruma, our Conte. Falaba district, you get Honorable Mohamed Conte, you get Mohamed Alfa Jallo. Tonkolili, you get Aaron Aruna Kuruma, Aruna Papi Solomon. Lako, you get Mabinti Fona, you get Jawa Sise, you get Daniel Fona, you get Rosemary Bangura, you get Daniel Bangura, you get Suriba Lahaji Ture, you get Rugiatu Kamara, Kambia District, you get Abdul Karim Kamara, Honest Dura, and Kono, you get Tom Isik Toka, you get Tamba Kelly, you get Lucinda Finda Kelly, Western area, you get Abu Bakar Fona, you get Aja Mata Amara, you get John Sati Kabo, and the rest. I'm not able to call it all now because at the end of the day, at least we don't at least give the information. Tomorrow, hopefully, we go televise them live. When we get out, we televise them live for Go televise and live tomorrow. All right. So let me look at our text there. We don't know if we'll go open the line. We'll take some few calls then from Fambule. Let me see what you will do. Um, all right. So the travel connects now. All right. Okay. Yes, that's not the number. That's not the number, just in case you want to join the conversation. You are at the voice. You can get me through that number. All right. While we wait for her, while we they take on our text messages, let's see if we go connection right. Oh, check. All right, now they see how they go, they go. Now, now we look at on our text messages and quick one. And uh, okay, this one they come up from Mary J. They say it's a price fixed above the market average price, and it serves the interest of the investor or seller. It does not benefit the people. Exactly. Yeah, and this now what in them put, not to say now we make come up now, they put floor price, So we just go and go take what they mean by floor price in economics. And it clear the benefits the possible benefit and the producer. Now, in this case, they are they render the service with the mobile company. So people then get for campaign more. Yes, they get for campaign more for mobile tariff. So not to the government not do anything now for alleviate the suffering of the people there. Anyway, now we go. Before this one, they come up from Maurice Dumbuya. This is thanks to the entire team for the updates. Yes, Maurice, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And this one they come up from G4. They say Salon people then get for ready for revolution. All right, and this one they come up from Ezekiel, where they say the Komon-Tok is so true. And this one, okay, Kelvin says yes, Kelvin, welcome. And this one they come up from signature. Yeah, common sense is not common. Yes, indeed. All right, okay. Now we look at now this one they come up from Marie Shema, where they say that money should never come under abuse regime because it will never reflect the poor man. Bio and his cabal are just there to scam the people of Salon. It's a shame. And this one they come up from CB. I think it referred to the minister where they say this is the most dishonest union you can even hear on the media. And this one they come up from MS Rosa, where they say grant money is lazy money for corrupt politicians to do nothing to develop their countries. Indeed, because can you imagine? Me, I know they understand. These are just wish lists. Complete the wish list here. You get waiting. You get 450 million. I like the word we use, lazy money. It's not like I'm telling you, 450, almost half a billion. Do this, and you get this money. Do this. Well, forget about for say already produce. Don't forget about for they produce. What about this wish list now where they say do this, though you give 450 million? Can you imagine again? We still not able to meet her. Oh my God, this is getting this is too much. My God, I wish. This one they come up from Mohammed Bank. So it's Mr. Moderator, I welcome you, sir. But what I'm saying is that if Mother Bio don't leave, the government staff will never, we will never forward, always backward. Is yeah, Famata IDD, Famata Kamara. Yes, Mohammed Sisi. And this one they come up from DT Taralu. They say the important of MCC is nothing to SLPP government rather than their own political interest. All right, that's coming from DT Tawali. All right, and then the line be the crack up. We'll see if we're able to add some voice there. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Thank you very much for the good job.
The lady from the Komon-Tok community. You're more than welcome.
Community, that's good. Mr. Komon-Tok, as great to God, Bilal Karim, Marabio. We are saying, like killing Pekin, for like killing Pekin, for like old power. Marabio killing Pekin. Then this power. That money, Marabio was happening. Mother being left that power, for the past other thing happen. Our country, the other people they stand up for, let's say, grassroots stand up they say for WTF this year. But we say Mother Bio, the tax pen and paper bag. Mother Bio, I'm gonna let you on. Some want go tax saving for laughing and they pay people they charge people for tax. For Komon, I don't say, but say you want Komon, I don't 210, I don't for you that you also for Komon 210. You for pay tax, Mother Bio go make up. So that's why you don't get the money for 1 month for the day. Can you say back? When they say let's what back, what I do? But Mother Bio, that money, you know, let that power. Because that's just to say, it's fair. This time I'm going to say, go do this thing, not do I need it. And I like this.
Yeah.
And I like this.
Yeah.
One Mother Bio just smack all the country they spring. Can you imagine that this morning said this chop up? Somebody say, I don't get what they eat. Yeah, beg, help me. Because I know you can give you 100,000. Man said for that money back and they cut for that back. Can you imagine? If they want they want sell, let's we begin tax on 5 million. If we begin tax on 5 million,
yeah, you're right. I agree with you.
I'm not getting for each day.
I agree with you.
That was going to say with 200,000.
Yeah.
I don't know that like say, but okay, after all the quarter, I'm going to go to 160,000. Something like they did now. What the person for you again? So this is all let's talk about, but not to know people and just say more tax. Can you imagine? This is
no, you make a salient point here. If for tax, you know, but if yeah, you forget threshold. Yes.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Madam, you don't want no not to see you gone so. If not for possible for last year for pay tax as a lawyer, for one like people that power you see on you. Give us to the grass with your grandpa.
No. Marabio not they left that power day because at the end of the day, if he left the power, instead said no say according to evidence, now crime you don't commit. For go sit down na that chair there. You know?
For killing another family, for letting my family, but that power he left. Look what they say, small for letting give money, this money, he go decide what he go do for you. So much amount wicked for himself, you wicked for some people, almost billion people in suffer.
All right, thank you. All right. This one they come from Ali Kamara. What they say? Why mother get 50% on MCC? Well, I don't know why you get 50%, and you know, yeah. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
like New Jersey.
All right.
I'm from New Jersey, so Jibila.
Okay, Jibila, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Unfortunately, I just see normally the headline what he put for the MCC card. I don't know what's going wrong. Just need somebody.
The MCC card on Komon Salon Pass will get 50% based on what we get instead of, so we get up to 80, 84. So we seems as if we slip down this time around. But anyway,
What's it mean to the money now?
Well, the money in December we go know whether actually we will get anything, because this something where they above the ambassador, not to say the ambassador they make decision. As you know, the board comprised of the treasury, the secretary, and you also get the chairman of the board of the MCC. Now the secretary of state, and the secretary of state we don't sanctions alone, because of people the way they suspected them. Then they're involved by the school, wouldn't say Kukujomuku for Hamburg election. But anyway, you go watch the program and listen some of those analyses we already don't make. So you go see how we start all over.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. This one they come up from Victor John, or they say, boss, now today you don't talk the real truth about Mada and EBK. This one they come up from Rakia Natala, who they say good evening to this family. I'm a late comer today. Well, Rakia, you gave up a fine. You can't you can't bluff back saying a late comer. Definitely they pay fine. We go tax you. We go for the put tax now. We go for the tax all the family members they way the late, the family members they way don't vex, because not the reviews and they are all know people like by then until we don't get 800 we don't get 800 people who watch we live, but a lot of people are vex, a lot of people are vex. Someone called me, say, I give up on Salon. Absolutely. This one they come up from Baba Boy Kamara, where they say Mr. Komon-Tok will never Mr. Komon-Tok will never vacate the office of president unless forced to, because he knows very well that he will be prosecuted and taken to the ICC. Marabione left. That's the guarantee anybody, because na crime. You're not going to take out of office where people then find say legitimate. You says because the man not involved in one or two coup there. Exactly. So anybody who thinks they were over power to APC 2028, when I think back, believe me. And this one they come up from Michael Petit, Michael Petit, this Petit called. I said for all the years, that other political parties have been in power, how many times did Sierra Leone receive the MCC? Yeah, this could have been. I don't remember say we don't ever win that money day. This could have been an history. Marabio for don't make a history. Marabio definitely for don't make a big history, big history. Yes, our Kumba, they do. I do is Sylvia Nana Fambul and the can. Sylvia Palmer, I do. All right. And this one they come out from Assam Bangora. We say, Mr. Komon-Tok, it's not easy Salon. Every day the government distress the people of Salon. This one they come up from KK, where they say against with Salon, so painful. Somebody they say congratulations. Somebody they say congratulations. They come from Suleiman. They say congratulations. When did you realize this? We don't get the information. Besides this, I open secrets now. People don't know about that. All right. So family, with the clock now 1 hour. With the clock 1 hour now, so we left we will have the conversation like this. And tomorrow we go televise the. I know say a lot of people perhaps will televise and say another for watcher. The APC MPs they go take the oath of office. Yeah, somebody they ask. Yeah, the MCC will nobody no Mr. CB. No, we not. I don't know, but we not ever get any government we don't get this 450 because even Madabio somebody they say. EBK gets $40 million. Not to that to the type of talk. Look at the money we talk. No, according to it, I don't know when I can prove me wrong. We don't see any president who don't get 400 million from the MCC come back. Even this particular government force, they give them force 40 million, you know. Then we don't get 40 million force. The 40 million then we don't give them. Now they wouldn't can say, boy, for just and tell you, so for let they encourage people to see us, you understand? You encourage persons to see us. I mean, 40 million. The MCC give Salon 40 million. I don't know which of this year. I'm not even at 2019 or 2020. I don't know the actual year. But the money went at 400 million. I don't remember say any sitting governments don't get 400 million from Salon through the MCC. I know they talk about then 10, 20, 40 million. No, not that we talk. Absolutely. So as far as me understand, my research concerned, this will have been the first time where Salon will get $450 million. We're close to $500 million. $500 million. They get a lot for do for we as a country. It forget a lot for do for we. But anyway, yeah, we have. Now we just tap here. Tomorrow, I'm sure say we go. I'm sure say we go televise, but I'm not sure if a lot of people are watching and the other thing and like I say, beaucoup people seems as if you don't vex. But okay, if you're not allowed to come, would they left? If we're not they come for car. Who said was you don't now for the vex, now for the give up, you know, because I mean, when we look at the energy, the time what they put now, you know, I understand. I don't they make fun, but I deeply understand the people there, the emotions there, you know, the belief, and for let the right thing be done, for let impunity not excel, let impunity not prevail. Like what they can say, both case, for let transparency take place, for let the will of the people stand. And not say majority of unanaya and that una stand for. Majority of una. Some of una choose not for goodness alone, una get book, una get citizenship there. You are okay, una get jobs there. It's fine. Now okay, you know. At least now they able work and send for the people that don't know. Now only the love of the country, and only the right thing be done. And that's we all they do for. Why would they all say, you know, I come out work. I can't back, you know. I can't work this and I'm like now work at the work back from the country. So, you know, I get all right, so I come work, I relax, I switch my TV, you know, they watch football or Netflix or whatever, you know. Easy, you know, life easy, you know. Well, we're not gently, but alhamdulillah, you get your job, you do women's done. Money they can account, you know. If you're not possibly hard working, you can decide how much you want me for the month, you know. You can do overtime, you know. I mean, you hear the point. You can do overtime more for let you make more, you know. All them privilege and they are them part of the country there. You don't get nothing for worry. But we don't want to be selfish because we look at it and say this for we now obligation, you know, for we give back to society. And majority of una that's una stand for. In Otuna, I know what they talk. It hurt a lot of una. By then say 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, by then say I would get 800 people who they were watching now. 800. Now the screen. Right now, I just check. Last year, most people in the watch me. Now YouTube for now. Just check YouTube. How most people in the watch me. Come on. Okay, no, not to that side. All right. Right now on YouTube, we get Why these people are not issued clearly? Right now, we get 405. We get 405 on Facebook. Facebook today, the views are very low on Facebook. And very low on Facebook. We get roughly like 80 people in, something like that, roughly, and they watching on Facebook. And we know today by then now, we did almost 1,900 to 1,000. People are vexed. And I understand, I get it. Absolutely. I understand. But I know that someone will come back. It will go, cooling temper down and realize, say, yes, we're not in our country this. If we left by the worst past this, we know that. Not so. Trust me, if you and me choose today, if me and you choose today, say we abandon Sierra Leone, it was past this. Most of the team where you see government, they make that from full already free small now because of una. Believe me or not. You know how much people that don't invite to this program? Let's tell you, disclose something. You know how much honorable that don't invite to this program? Then they're afraid for Canada. Trust me. Someone say, are they afraid of you as well? Are they afraid? And they ask some embarrassing questions. I mean, seriously, I'm telling you. Some of them are afraid for Cantona. It's not only honorables. I don't involve some dignitaries when our politicians, you know, some of them are afraid. When I go talk, when I go get the conversation, when I go talk, you know, some of these guys, well, not a personal friend, but we talk like friends, you understand? And they call, if I call them, they pick me call, we talk them 5, 10, 15 minutes, you know, that's fine, you know. But some, then they afraid una. But the point what they make here is una contribution is highly, highly significant in shaping the governance system of the country. You can fix it and say, you know, one person, your voice no matter. But when you put on collectively, put on a platform like this, it get heavyweight. And that's a big impact. And this is the happen right now. Now that make, if I not say government even introduce what they call the cyber law kind to effect and then put in syndicate. The people who they target, not people who are online, social media. You get the point how they make. So the moment where you decide for say law left, me said decide say law left, when I go, I mean the worst go happen. To God, believe me. I know they just swear for just swear. The worst they happen, you know. Now we can put smaller, not to say that they fear, but not smaller more, you know. We'll talk about that man where they go give 3 motocar gift. Talk and another so 2 days to 3 days with the talker. Now we see them put paper, another so. Well, I know 100% without no doubt we contribute for make is ACC Act. I know none because they make mention of that. See, then get information and they follow from traditional media as well as the new media, when at social media. I know that, definitely. You know? So, low tap now, we'll come back tomorrow by God in power.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.